Another aspect of Burnhamism that is coming under a bit of pressure, Sam, is he's had a habit in the past of calling for early general elections. In fact, he did so in July 2022. That has been unearthed, saying the Tories are about to scrap their core mission on which they were elected in 2019. That is levelling up, and that is why an election is needed. Well, that is another kind of call or sort of Burnham clarion cry that is coming back to haunt him, because there are those who would like to see an election, or at least the path to a general election, if there's a change of prime minister so soon into a Labour government. More cautious heads, including a minister who's worked with Burnham in the past, saying, look, he just wouldn't have enough to run on right now. If he ends up quite quickly in number 10, he needs to sort out what his priorities are. And an early election could really be disastrous. But it just shows these old statements are kind of bubbling up from the political drainage system. So he does have to deal with them.
And again, this is red on red. This is, Labour opponents digging up his old tweets and throwing them back at him. And the wording's pretty clear. I've been reading the tweets because they were, WhatsApp to me. He was making the transition from Boris Johnson to Liz Truss. He felt that required a general election. So he's going to have to work quite hard to nuance what the difference would be between him, the Blair to Brown transition, and the Boris Johnson to Liz Truss transition, in order to argue that there shouldn't be an election.